Yo, 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 balloon friends, what's up? It's me, Eddie Bath, aka Mr. Majikyo, coming at you from Tokyo, Japan, with another balloon tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at this awesome Halloween spider, which you can put on a wristband or a headband, but the spider itself actually only uses 2 balloons and 1 scrap for the eyes. So technically 3 balloons. But alright guys, if you want to learn the spider, let's get to it. Alright, we're going to start using your 160 for the body blown up with about a 5-6 finger tail there. Let's start with a small 1 finger pinch twist. 1 more. That's 2. 1 more. That's 3. And 1 more. That is 4 pinch twists. Now, you're going to see that they're all curling up together like that, but don't worry, we're going to push them apart in a minute. Let's do a 2-finger loop twist for the eye, and another 2-finger loop twist for the eye. So you should have something that looks like this here. This is going to be the teeth muzzle area, and these are going to be the eye. Now let's go and make the body. We're going to need to have about a 4.5 finger cylinder twist, and then repeat that and come back in. So you should have something now. Cylinder to cylinder twist, and then you have his face here. Let's repeat those cylinder twists again. So that's another 4-finger cylinder twist. Come over there and wrap that back into the head. So what you should have now is this body structure, which is 4 cylinder twists that are about 4.5 fingers long, and then this face structure. These are going to be the 2 eyes, and these are going to be his teeth. So what we're going to do at the end is wrap this balloon around so we can get this nice spider shaped body. But first, let's put the legs through here. The great thing about this design is we can get all 8 spider legs out of one 160 balloon. Blown this one up almost all the way. That's about a 3-finger tail. To get all 8 legs, I'm going to be using the balloon tear snap technique. If you don't know how to do that, I made a video on how to do it a long time ago. Oh my gosh, I think it was about 10 plus years ago. So if you want a detailed explanation on how to tear a balloon, please go and check that out, but I'll go through it very quickly now. To make the spider legs, we're going to take an 8-finger cylinder twist, and now I'm going to snap the balloon off. But if I snap it off right now, I'm not going to have enough room to tie the knot. So what I'm going to do is just create another bubble so I can use the latex when this is popped. And then I'm going to snap the balloon about here. So I'm just going to put my fingers here and I'm going to pull apart. And now this one is going to fly away. So I'm just going to take my balloon finger scissors, pinch it, and give this a little twist. And then I'm able to grab this nozzle and then tie that off. So that's my 160 balloon that I can use to make the rest of my legs. And I've still got this piece here. And now I can release the air from that little bubble, and I've still got my 8-finger spider leg. So all we need to do now is repeat that another 3 times. Once you've got your 4 spider legs, you're ready to thread them into your spider body. So we're just going to put them through that gap there. You'll see that that gap is not going to be big enough to have all 4 legs snugly sat inside. So what we're going to do is position the back legs in this joint here and the front legs just in that joint like that. So let's go ahead and do that. Tuck those back legs down like so. Next legs. to bring him to the front. And now we got room for the other two to fit snugly in here. Alright, so we've got our spider ready to roll. We've got all his legs there. The kids will not be able to penalize you. You have all 8. You haven't skipped any spider legs. So what we can do is we're obviously going to have to give this spider some shaping on his legs. So what I like to do is I like to bring the second set of legs, and I'm just going to tie them onto each other there. And now it looks like this spider is ready to, looks like he's ready to jump, and he's looking a little bit more mean with these ones. Also, this can be attached to a headband, which is really awesome. And then the other legs, we can just give them a bit of shaping. And now we're ready to use this straggly bit to complete the back of our spider. So we'll just come around the back of the spider and then pull that nozzle in to the eye joint. So now you can see we've got this kind of bulbous circular spider's back, and that also helps to push the legs down into this spidery shape. So we've got his fangy teeth and we've got his eyes. Now that is probably a good enough spider, but I think if we put a little bit of color in here, he's going to look even more cool. So let's try that. All right, for his eyes, I'm going to use a wild berry pink 160, or it's a raspberry Sempertex if you're using that color. I'm just going to put the knot in between the eye joints here. Now you're going to want it to be a little bit stretchy, so I'm going to come in the back here and into the front of this eye socket. And it's a little bit tricky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push the uninflated bit of the balloon up into the top of the eye where I want the first eyeball to start, and then I'm going to make a very small half finger bubble followed by an even smaller quarter finger bubble, and then I'm going to lock that back in between the two eyes. And then we just repeat that on the other side. So that's a really small quarter finger bubble followed by a half finger bubble. So those are our eyes, and I want this eye to go snugly back in here. So I'm just going to use the same technique we used for the legs. Snap that off. Make sure I've got this bit of uninflated latex that I can work with. I'm going to tie that off. And then, same as before, I'm going to thread it in between the loop of the eye, like that, and then back into the joint in between the eyes. So now we've got these eyes looking like this. I'm just going to position them and then tuck those eyes into each eyebrow, I guess you'd call them. And now with a little bit of positioning, we can put those scary teeth back in place. And so now we've got our spider, and of course if you want to tidy it up, you can get your scissors out and trim these bits of balloon here, and you can also give your spider legs some shaping as well. So I'll just do that now. Alright guys, so with a little bit of shaping to the legs and a little bit of snipping with the scissors, we've managed to make this awesome Halloween spider. He's got the nice round body, he's got the pouncing pose, he's got these, 8 eyes, which are actually only 4, but it looks like more than 2, and then he's got these kind of furry bits, whatever that is those spiders have at the front. I guess you could do a bit of like an edding white marker on here, give him some fangs. You could even stick some white balloons in there if you wanted to give him some teeth. But I want to keep it short today. So that is going to be the Halloween spider. Before we finish though, disclaimer. These black 160 balloons are a nightmare! Ha 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 ha! No, not a good nightmare. A really horrible nightmare to work with, guys. They are popping left, right, and center. Full disclaimer, in making this video, I had to edit it about 100 times to get the spider to work without the black 160s popping. Now, I know all balloon entertainers will probably have come across this problem at one time or the other. So a good solution that I came up with is to simply make the spider a different color. As you can see, the body is a dark brown there, and the legs are black, but you could easily do the legs dark brown and the body light brown. That would be a super cute spider as well. Or you could just steer away from using black unless you happen to have an extremely fresh pack of black balloons, which you may well do depending on when you are watching this video. But anyway, that's just a small disclaimer, guys. And another thing is I came up with this design all by myself. Good job, Eddie. But with thanks to Dave Bren, who runs a weekly Zoom jam on his Patreon. In fact, you don't even need to be a Patreon to join the jam. He does once a month lessons as well on his Patreon, and it's only $2.60 a month. And for that, you know, you get to hang out and meet balloon twisters all over the world and just experiment balloons, which is how I came up with this, and I'm quite proud of it. So if you like it, give me the thumbs up. You know how it works, team. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again. All right. Bye-bye there.